Okay, in this question we need to find the value or values possibly of the real number a more than 1. You could tell from the beginning because you're starting the integral from 1 and always you go to a bigger number. So it should be bigger than 1. So that the following equation is satisfied. So so we need the number that we put here. What number do we put here so that if you evaluate this definite integral, you get the number on the right hand side. So you would like to see now, forget the number on the right hand side. Let's deal with this first. Okay, because the number on the right hand side will not help us in any way until we evaluate the integral on the left hand side. So what's an antiderivative of 4? This is an easy derivative to take. This is an easy integral to take. 4x. The integral of 4 is 4x. In fact, the integral of any constant dx is equal to this constant times x. So you can say constant x. Or the integral, let's write it as c dx equals cx. Okay, and you need, of course, to add another constant when you integrate. So this will be 4x minus, and remember, this is a power function. It's x to the negative 2. So when you integrate it, you need to add 1 to the power and divide by the new power. And this should go from 1 to a. But we will take some time to simplify the inside first. So this is 4x, and now minus 2 plus 1, this is negative 1, and negative 1 makes this positive. And now this is x to the minus 2 plus 1, so it's x to the negative 1, so it's 1 over x. And this should go from, okay, so now maybe we can erase some of this. Okay, so that I can show you things better. So let's say we write 1 in red and a in green so that you watch how I substitute. First I substitute a, I'll get 4a plus 1 over a. Okay, let's put the green around it, minus, and now we will replace the 1. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 over 1 is 1. Nice. So remember, this is 1 over 1, and so I wrote it as 1. And so the inside is 5, and the entire thing is 4a plus 1 over a minus 5. Nice to know that this is the entire left-hand side, the entire thing that you see here. All of this yellow, we calculated it and we got this. And now we can solve. Now we can go to the 65 over 7 and put it here. So equals 65 over 7. So to solve this, now your equation is, let me put it inside some rectangle so you see it clear, and make it less, wait, yeah, like this. Okay, so you have this equation to solve. Find a from this equation. So let's see how to do it. First, add the 5 to the other side or bring the 65. Let's say 4a plus 1 over a equals 5 plus 65 over 7. So this is what? 35 plus 65 is 100 over 7. So this is 4a plus 1 over a. You can actually now do 4a squared plus 1 over a, this here, equals 100 over 7. And so cross multiply 28a squared plus 7 equals 100a. Okay, if you are worried about this, it's nothing. It's just the 4a, you multiply it up and down by a plus 1 over a equals 4a times a is 4a squared over a plus 1 over a, and now put one denominator, 4a squared plus 1. That's exactly what I got here. And so 100a, so bring 100a to the other side, so 28a squared minus 100a plus 7 equals 0. This is our what kind of polynomial? This is a quadratic polynomial. Remember, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Then for us, in this case, this is our a, this will be our b, and this will be our c. And you know, there is a way to do it with the calculator. So use the Casio calculator. Let's use it. So we give it a, b, and c, and it gives us the answer. Of course, don't mix up the a that we have here with the a of the parabola. It's just forget it. Forget the parabola that we call it a. Just replace the 28 in the right place. Mode. So we go here, solve polynomial degree 2. Yes, it's asking you the a, 28, and the b is negative 100, and the c is 7. So the first answer is 1 over 14, and the second answer is 7 over 2. Okay, so we will check which one of them is the right one. Of course, they cannot both be correct. So here and there. So let's, I think 7 over 2, it's clear kind of. So let's see, the integral from 1 to 7 over 2, so we'll write like this, 7 over 2 of 4 minus 1 over x squared. 4 minus 1 over x squared. And we will put parentheses here for it to look nice. And that's, yeah, that's what we want. Equals 65 over 7. With a very happy face. Yes. So therefore, the right value of a is 7 over 2. Wait, let's see what happens when we put 1 over 14. Actually, we cannot put it. You know why we cannot put it? 1 over 14 is actually less than 1. And I told you to find the a bigger than 1. So you reject it already. You can say rejected because it is less than 1.